let's talk about foam rolling or rolling with a therapy ball for the hamstrings. If you have a foam roller on hand and that's your tool that you're working with, use this. Ideally, for the hamstrings, to get more specific, you're gonna wanna use the therapy ball or the tennis ball that you have on hand. But if a foam roller is all you have, basically what you're gonna do is set yourself up, take the foam roller, prop yourself up, start it right at the beginning, right at the nook of the glutes and where the hamstrings begin, and simply rock yourself forward and backward and allow those hamstrings to just melt a little bit around the foam roller. Pretty simple. It doesn't feel as specific work using the foam roller and the hamstrings because it is a group of muscles. So you're basically just kind of trying to work them all at the same time with the foam roller. If you want to get more specific and you have aches and pains, or extra tension in the hamstrings, using the therapy ball is going to get more specific. Typically for most people, you're going to feel the most sensitivity at the beginning or the connection point of the hamstrings, right in the nook of the glutes and the top of the hamstrings, kind of right at the base of where that little bony sit bone on the leg is. So basically, take your therapy ball, stick it right up in that nook, kind of scoot yourself to the right spot so you can feel, you don't want to be on the sit bone, but like just below it. And you just want to start real slow side to side. So you're going across all of those hamstring connection points in there, crosswise, opening them, broadening them out a little bit. And then of course you can go back and forth towards the knee, back up. Each segment of the hamstrings, you can go down a little bit on the outside, a little bit in the middle, a little bit on the inside, and get each one of those individual muscle areas. If you find a sensitive spot, pause, take a deep breath, let the muscle and soft tissue relax around the therapy ball. Give it a minute or two. When you feel it start to dissipate and relax, then you can move on. If you find any trigger points or those sensitive spots closer to the knee, again, just real gentle, take a deep breath, let it relax. Sometimes you want to be a little careful getting close to the knee connection, so you don't want to go all the way up into this nook just because there's some sensitive areas in there. So try to stay an inch or two above that. Stick with the belly of the muscle, working up and down. And again, your best bet is going to be to use the therapy ball or tennis ball so that you can get more specific in there. But if you have a foam roller on hand, it will do the trick just as well for you. You'll notice a big difference in the flexibility of the hamstring, general aches and pains, tightness in your workouts and your runs by simply adding a little bit of extra foam rolling or therapy ball rolling as opposed to just stretching.